Hi everyone, welcome back to the Web3 channel. My name is Zach. In this video, we're looking at Andrew Yang getting into the Web3 space with a DAO. Andrew Yang turning to DAO in Web3 lobbying push. The former presidential candidate's initiative seeks to fund an advocacy organization and teach lawmakers about blockchain technology. This man has really, I think, in my opinion, when I saw his run through the 2020 presidential election, this man was definitely striking a chord with many entrepreneurs. Let's go over what's happening here. Andrew Yang said Web3 technologies present the most profound opportunity to fight poverty. Membership is in the lobby DAO costs 0.07 ETH, while becoming an advocate in the community is priced at 1 ETH. Let's go through what's happening here. The former presidential and NYC mayor candidate Andrew Yang is aiming to launch a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization, to get lobbying dollars and the lawmakers they influence on board with Web3. He announced an initiative called Lobby3 in a Twitter post, which we're going to have a look at very soon. Thursday, after its lobbying infrastructure is built, a portion of the proceeds will fund a DAO. The minting of Lobby3 tokens is set for February 28. It is a blockchain-driven pivot from Humanity Forward, a non-profit launched by Yang in 2020, focused on anti-poverty measures, including the child tax credit. But now I've realized that the most profound opportunity to fight poverty lies in Web3 technologies. Unfortunately, our leaders in DC don't really get these tech. They're a little bit nervous. Lobby3 token holders can participate in community votes, roundtable discussions with policy leaders, and exclusive events. Baseline DAO membership costs 0.07 Ether, while becoming an advocate with additional access to certain virtual and in-person events is priced at 1 ETH. Lobby3 intends to fund advocacy organizations in DC to form relationships with lawmakers and educate them on Web3. It's also looking to recruit governors and mayors to run Web3 pilots to show how blockchain technology can boost financial inclusion and reduce poverty. Yang previously told Blockworks that Web3 has become, or must become, a vital source of money, media, and votes. Let's say that we were doing a crypto pilot in a black neighborhood in Ohio, and then the Democratic Senator, Sherrod Brown, was to say that some of his constituents are able to access financial services in a way that they weren't able to before. Then, when he gets asked about the technology, he has a completely different perspective and outlook on it. I remember reading that quote maybe a week ago. Brown called crypto a shady, diffused network of online funny money in July. The launch of Lobby3 comes as spending on crypto lobbying grew to nearly $5 million USD in 2021. According to a crypto head analysis of Open Secrets data, a 116% increase from 2020. Coinbase, the Blockchain Association, Ripple Labs, and Robinhood have each spent more than $1 million USD for crypto lobbying over the past 5 years, the report found. It'll be interesting to see what that number becomes in 2022 and 2024, I assume. That being said, let's have a look at what Andrew Yang had to say on Twitter. My goal is simple: eradicate poverty. Web3 can help. Today we're launching Lobby3. Web3 can give rise to new opportunities for millions, but we need to educate DC on its positive potential. We must bring the voices of Web3 to Capitol Hill. Join us. We're going to have a look at the Lobby3 IO thing soon, but I want to listen to what Yang has to say here.
Hello all, I have some exciting news. A couple of years ago, I started an advocacy org in DC to lobby for anti-poverty measures like cash relief and the child tax credit. But now I've come to realize that the most profound opportunity to fight poverty lies in Web3 technologies. Unfortunately, our leaders in DC don't really get these technologies. They're a little bit nervous about them, so that's what we have to change. We have to let them know that we can give rise to a new generation of financial services and create tons of jobs right here in the US. I am proud to announce the launch of Lobby3. We're going to bring the community together and talk sense to the folks in DC to make sure that this remains the land of innovation that it has always been. And we would love for you to join us. Join our Discord, go to lobby3.io, and let's build a future together. Let's go. It's going to be great.
Okay, so that was Andrew Yang's video, and then this is Lobby3, the website. I'm going to put myself onto a smaller camera so you can see it better, how it works. In fact, actually, maybe we'll be okay with the side-by-side. Yeah, I think we will be. Okay, membership. Purchasing a Lobby3 general membership means you'll be supporting proactive efforts to give the people a new voice on Capitol Hill, and you'll be joining the group of like-minded thought leaders, innovators, and Web3 enthusiasts who will have a front row to front row seat to shaping a collective future that advances the positive economic impact of blockchain technology through community votes, roundtable discussions with policy leaders, and exclusive events. Lobby 3 token holders will participate in building a new community for the Web3 ecosystem. As a community, we will prioritize and propose new policy and aggregate new ideas that need to be top of mind for our leaders. Looking at the token, Lobby 3 will be available in 3 tiers. Our goal is to make this community accessible to as many people as possible while also meaningfully moving the needle with well-resourced advocacy in Washington, D.C. Each minted token adds your unique avatar to the national mall, and as more community members join Lobby 3, the national mall will fill with our members. Looking at the membership options, Lobby 3 token holders receive membership to this one-of-a-kind community with the following special privileges. So here you have for 0.07 ETH, you have Discord access, status updates, Ask Me Anythings, events, and merchandise. And you can also vote on, I assume, the DAO. Then you have Advocate, which is 1 ETH, and this is advocates in the Lobby 3 DAO have the ability to contribute, including exclusive leadership access. So let's actually have a look at what that means. Advocates will be invited to monthly virtual and, when possible, in-person meetings with special guest partners, organizations, and Web3 leaders. So that kind of sounds almost to me a bit like the VCon thing that we're seeing with Gary V's VFriends. Then we have VIP events, which I guess will be very similar, exclusive merch, and NFTs. So that'll be interesting to see how that works, what that's all about. Website recognition. Advocate token holders will have their names on the website as founding members. Then looking at the founders themselves, which unfortunately, okay, there we go. The founders themselves, they are founding members of Lobby 3, joining an exclusive group of invite-only leaders to put major resources. Benefits include one-on-one access to Andrew Yang and the Lobby 3 team. Founders will become a part of a group of 100 leaders in the Web3 space, interacting directly with Yang. Andrew Yang event attendance and participation. The group will vote to bring Andrew Yang as a keynote speaker and or attending to 5 events of their choice per year, subject to scheduling and minimal exceptions. These can include casual meals, small roundtables, or formal keynote speeches. VIP intimate access group meetings, exclusive network, and or level 1 and 2 perks. Okay. Roadmap. Andrew Yang has always been committed to pushing forwards big ideas, not just in theory, but in practice. This is why proceeds from Lobby 3 will directly fund policy application operations in DC, dedicated to decentralizing economic opportunity and educating policymakers in Web3. The first one is building advocacy infrastructure. Lobby 3 will fund issue-based advocacy organizations in DC to build the core advocacy infrastructure. These organizations will bring together lobbyists and stakeholders with relationships with the key committees on Capitol Hill. Educating policymakers, which I think is fairly obvious. Pilot programs. In the key states and districts across the country, our advocacy team will forge partnership with governors, mayors, and other local elected officials to run Web3 pilot programs. That's interesting. Geared towards demonstrating the capacity of blockchain tech to reduce poverty, lift barriers to financial inclusion. So this one actually is one of the exciting ones to me, because I do believe that generally it's going to come down to the local communities to really, I suppose, really push the needle as well when it comes to Washington, right? We need to see local policymakers and we need to see local mayors, governors, etc., really actually understand, not just like say yes, but actually understand and therefore advocate for Web3 themselves. That would be big. Lobby 3 DAO. Once the initial lobby infrastructure is built, a portion of proceeds will be used to fund the Lobby 3 DAO. This DAO will vote on policy ideas, community priorities, and where DAO treasure funds should be used to further our mission. Okay, then we have a FAQ. So let's go through that, because I think it's worth going through. So when Andrew Yang ran for president in 2017, the national approval rating for UBI was 27%. Today it's 65%. Wow. And yet Yang's defining impact isn't changing hearts and minds, it's changing policy. When Yang suspended his presidential campaign in early 2020, he immediately went to work setting up advocacy organization that could further the mission of cash relief for all. In just 2 years, it has become one of the most impactful advocacy organizations in the country, playing a defining role. As a tech-forward and solutions-oriented advocate, we believe Andrew Yang's voice and lobbying experience can help unite the Web3 community. Let's have a look at, because I think we know what a DAO works as, but let's go for the expected member. We want your participation, thoughts, and ideas so the voice of the Web3 community can be heard on Capitol Hill. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go at this just so that you can at least pause it if you don't want to have to go to the website. Here you can pause it, look at what's going on, and then I'll scroll down a little bit and you can pause from here. and there you can therefore read the most of the information. Okay, where does the money go? Lobbying is expensive as managing and growing a strong community. Our promise to you is to be transparent as possible in our shared mission of building a future with decentralized economic opportunity for all. Here's the financial breakdown. 70% direct advocacy efforts and infrastructure building through partnerships with selective issue advocacy projects such as Humanity Forward. We will deliver bipartisan, efficient and effective progress for the people and demonstrate Web3's potential to enable economic outcomes. Humanity Forward will also be working with other potential partners, including the Aspen Institute Financial Security Program, sustainable partners and other they will add over time. The initial funding will be used to set up the necessary national advocacy structure. The rest of this funding block will be managed by the DAO. For additional details, please see the roadmap above. 20% community engagement, operations and artists. A portion of funds will be used to build a strong community where the voices of Lobby 3 DAO are heard. These expenses will be managed through Humanity Forward Productions and be spent on member events, perks and engagement, as well as various operational expenses, i.e. legal, accounting, etc. Then 10% is going to the technical work. So very interesting stuff for sure. Co-founders are the following. Of course, Mr. Yang, Zach Graumer, Jonathan D. Chang, we have Patrick Liu, Carly Riley, and Block. And then we have some of the contributing artists, which I'm not quite sure how all of that ties up. That being said, at least now you should know pretty much everything you'd want to know about Andrew Yang's new Lobby 3 initiative. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. This is the Web3 channel covering everything happening from crypto, NFT, and metaverse news. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you in the next Web3 video.